Hi, Randy Johnson here with American Woodworker Magazine, and I'm here with Craig from Steel City. And today we're going to talk about the new tools that Steel City is rolling out here at IWF 2008 in Atlanta, Georgia. Craig, last year at the show, you rolled out a couple of tools with granite tops and made a big splash in the industry, and I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, and it looks like it's a success for you because this year you're bringing back a whole lot more tools.
Yeah, Randy, based upon the success we've had in probably a short 9 months once we hit the market with the granite, this year at Atlanta we're proud to bring and expand the product offering on the granite line for the end user.
That's great. Craig, let's start out with the table saw, but then from there we're going to go take a look at each one of the tools.
Sure, we'll show you some of the new products. This is our 10-inch cabinet saw, granite tabletop with a riving knife. And when you look at granite versus cast iron, the question is, well, what are the advantages? The nice thing about granite is that we can machine it flatter than cast iron. It'll never twist and warp. And probably the biggest proponent is, no matter what I do, I can't have this, it won't rust for you. So
That's a great
all the
benefit.
hours you spend every week in your shop sitting there with your scouring pads getting the rust off with the granite, no problem.
Well, Craig, this is a great cabinet saw, and yet I hear that you're able to compete price-wise with some of the hybrids out there.
That's right, Randy. What we've done is, this is our entry-level saw. It competes with the hybrids at price point, but what we've done is design the machine more like a larger table saw with cabinet-mounted trunnions. We offer it in a 1.75 horse for 115-volt users, as well as a 230-volt 3 horsepower. So when you look at the price points, anywhere from $9.99 to $14.99, a customer can pretty much get whatever fits his needs for his shop.
That's a great deal, Craig. Show us what else you got on the floor that has
Sure.
the new granite
Let's go
top.
this way, Randy. Here we are, Randy. These are two things we're really excited about bringing them to market. We have both a 6 and 8-inch joiner, not only with the granite fences, which we introduced last year, but now with granite in-feed, out-feed beds. You know, the beauty on the joiners, what we always run into with the customers, the two biggest complaints are either my table's not flat or my fence is warped. Granite solves that problem. You know, as we discussed on the table saw, we can machine this flatter, never twist and warp. You know, if you lay a straight edge on there, we can barely get 2/1000ths all the way across, which is just unheard of when you look at the marketplace.
And the strength of it, Craig, is holding up real well?
Yeah. At 1.75 inches, unlike a kitchen countertop, you're almost double the thickness of a kitchen countertop. So we feel very confident that, we're able to ship this, get it into the end user's hands, have a lifetime use of the machine.
And then add some weight to the machine?
Yep, which isn't a bad thing.
No, I know that. It ought to help absorb some of the vibration sometimes that machines experience.
Definitely dampens the vibration. Probably the biggest thing is if you got to haul it down to your basement.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Randy, anything else you'd like to know about the joiners?
I've heard something new about a segmented cutter head. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to offer the joiners both with a quick change knife, and then we're introducing our new helical head for both joiners as well as our planers. And what we've done, a little bit different design than what's on the market today, but we've gone to segmented cutter heads, and some of the advantages of that is a reduced weight, less drag on your motor, less amp service in your shop. And if you look closely, these are actually 1/2-inch segments that allow, if a customer was accidentally caught a corner of this and chipped it off, he can actually replace a 1/2-inch segment rather than going back and machining the whole head.
We've been hearing a lot from readers about the segmented head. They've been out there, this kind of style for a little while, and more readers are writing about it. So it's great that you've added this to your machine.
Yeah, the helical heads have really picked up in popularity. End users are looking for better performance, as they always do, and the helical head gives them that.
And I've also heard that it helps with noise.
Yes, quiets the machine noise level down, as well as giving them a better cut and longer life. Each cutter on the cutter head is 4-sided, so the customer is able to rotate that 4 times before he ever has to replace it.
Well, looks like another great addition to your product line, Greg.
Yeah, Randy, with the success of the granite so far, we're very happy to bring these joiners, and we think they'll end up in everybody's shop.
One of my favorite pastimes is lathe turning, and Steel City has a big surprise in line for that. Let's go over and take a look.
Randy, here's something I bet you haven't seen before.
Wow, granite on a lathe bed.
Yeah, with granite being unique to Steel City, we continue to expand the line with our wood lathes. We're going to offer 2 wood lathes, both a variable speed as well as a 5-speed. If you look, the bed is actually solid granite as well as the headstock. The only cast piece are your feet, your tailstock, and your tool rest. Randy, the other thing we did was extend the length of the bed, so at 27 inches between center, the end user doesn't have to buy an extension. And with the weight of the granite, makes the vibration more or less none.
Lathe turners are going to love the extra weight because that's always an issue when turning.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this being a complement to our cast iron version, so we think we have the whole mini lathe circuit covered.
Craig, that's another great addition to your line. And I know Lathers are going to love it because the extra weight certainly is a benefit to turning.
Yeah, we're excited about it. Hey, let's head over to the bandsaws. Hey Randy, this is our flagship 14-inch bandsaw we introduced last year in Vegas with the granite table. But we added one new thing this year. Let me show you.
What's that, Craig?
Granite wheel.
Man, you guys are full of surprises.
Yeah. If you look at the advantages though of the granite wheel, since that's the drive wheel, granite's about 2.5 times the weight of a standard cast iron wheel. Two advantages: one, less wear and tear on your motor. Two, when you're cutting those tough materials, it cuts through it like butter.
Man, this granite is just, every tool you take us to, it has a benefit.
Yeah, when we look at the marketplace, you know, customers are looking for more precision, looking for better ways to do their jobs. The granite definitely has some advantages over the cast iron.
Wow, once again, the weight has a great benefit to the tool.
Yeah, not only the weight, but there's several advantages to granite, and we'll continue to look at what opportunities we have in the marketplace.
You have anything else to show me, Craig?
Sure, we do. Randy, one more thing we're really excited about, we know the marketplace will be, is our portable planer with a helical head. You know, if you look at the market today, for an end user who wants the helical head, and we talked about the advantages on the joiner, they have to spend over $2,000 for a helical head in a planer. With the new helical head in our portable planer, we feel that we're able to bring something that was only offered to the industrial market down to the consumer level.
Thanks, Craig, for a great tour of some great tools. At IWF 2008 in Atlanta, this is Randy Johnson with American Woodworker Magazine.